Hello everyone. So today we are going to work on how to show this overhead health bar as I hover over characters. So when I hover over it, the health bar appears, and when I move the mouse away, cursor away, the health bar disappears. And this would remain attached to the character even if the character is moving. So this is not a widget component added to the character itself. This is independently shown in the HUD. So because of that, I would be able to show health bars for different characters even if they are not coming from the same parent blueprint. So yeah, let's see how to do this today. So before I get started, let me remind you that here is the you can download the full project of this tutorial series from my Patreon page, and once you become a member you can access it. Not just this project, you can access over thousands of projects that I have done in my channel from the Patreon page. And also here is the full playlist: real-time strategy game in Unreal Engine 5 using C++. Here is the full playlist. You can follow all these episodes and implement everything by yourself. And also, if you are not into C++, there is another series that I have done using blueprints. So here also I have done a bunch of strategy game mechanics using blueprints. So I'll leave the links to everything in description below. And yeah, let's get back to today's episode. Alright, so this is what we have worked on so far. Here, when I hover over these characters, I get begin cursor over print, and when I move away, I get end cursor over print. Over here, you can see that. So now we are going to work on a health bar. When I hover over a character, I should get a health bar. Or an overhead health bar that represent the health level of the character. Okay, so I was planning to implement that within this WBP HUD notification that I have already added into WBP HUD. So let me open that, and here these are the two events that I am listening to, two gameplay messages that I'm listening to. Now let's create a health bar widget, a simple health bar widget to be displayed as the overhead health bar. Print WBP. Okay, that. Let's add a simple progress bar. To see things clearly, I'll set the fill amount to 0.6 or 60%, and maybe the fill color should be green because this is health, but we should change this to match the team color later on. And the background may be transparent black. Now here, this health bar should appear above the character. So let's add a variable. What should I call it? Well, let's just simply call it actor. That represents the health level by this health bar. So let's change this to an actor. Object reference, I'll make it instance editable and expose on spawn so that I can set as I create this. And then let's add a function update position. So position in the screen should represent a matching position to this actor. So first let's check if we have a valid actor. If yes, then we can get actor location and we can use project world location to widget position. So player control. We should enable this. Now this should match with the location of this widget itself if we add this to a canvas panel. So self get slot slot as canvas panel. So that's canvas slot set position. Okay, so this is only for testing. I mean, if anything is wrong, we can come back and fix, but let's test and see how this turns out. Okay, and as long as this widget is in the viewport, we need to update its position in case the character moves. Okay, now to test this, well, here, this is the begin cursor over. This is where we should start showing the health bar. And this is the end cursor over. This is where we should stop showing the health bar. So we don't need this two anymore. But yeah, let's just promote this to a function. Let's call it this. Let's do another function. Remove. Okay. Okay. Here. So as I said, we don't really need to show this message, but we need to add a helper that represents this sender actor. So without thinking about removing part, let's just create one widget, select helper, and that's the actor, which is this, and on in player, this widget itself. And then add, we need to add this as a child to the canvas panel. So here we have we don't have a canvas panel yet, so I'll add one. Okay, should I call this? Just call it canvas. Get canvas, add child to okay, so now before I do this dynamically, let me just add overhead bar and see how it looks. So see, it's quite big. Actually, I don't really want it to be this big. Maybe it should be something like feel like this should be good enough. It could be even a little bit bigger. 60 and 5. Okay, we can to get an idea. So here, let's start. See, the health bar appeared. It's not in the correct position. It's just starting from the middle of the character to the right. So not removing, but it is following the character. So if I remove my mouse from away from the character, it should disappear. That part is not implemented yet, of course, but before that, let's get it to the correct position. Okay. Now it should be centered. Yeah, it is centered, but it should have some offset to appear above the head. So, oh, I lost it. That's fine. So here, maybe let's add that there. Actually, it should move up. So that means in viewport space, it should be minus. That's too much when we zoom out. Oh, this is better. Okay, now let's look at the remove part. And also, we don't have a way to get the actual health level of the character too. Alright, so to remove this, when we move the mouse away from the character, here, let's add some data structure to hold references to these actors and these widgets, healthbar widgets. So a map would be suitable. For it, actor healthbar. So that is the key. Turn this into a map. Before we create, we can try this. Get actor health bar map and find. We can check if we already have a health bar that represents this character. If it is false, only if it is false, we should create a health bar. Otherwise, we don't need to do anything. Okay, All right, and then let's go to the remote health bar. So here you can do this. Get at the health bar map, find the health bar that represents this actor. If we find one, then this should be the health bar. We can remove this from parent. Then we can remove this actor also from this map. So yeah, all right. Now let's test. Loaded. It's not remote. Not remote. Okay. What? Oh, did I add it to the map first place? I did not. Yeah, that's fine. So here, so we need to add this into the map, otherwise we would not be able to find it later on. This is the created widget. And the sender is this. Now it should work. Okay. Yeah. Okay. When I move my mouse away, the health bar disappears. Okay. So if I move this character, still you see, as long as keep my mouse over, the health bar keeps appearing. Alright. Right. So yeah, one other thing is we don't really set this health value because in my base spawn, I don't think I still added. I still haven't added any. So until the time that I actually add one, I'll just keep this at 100. So yeah, for now I will just show this instead. Full health bar. And when we have some interface to pull health level from the character, I will add it back to this system and update the value accordingly. Okay, so thanks for watching. As always, updated project files will be available for download in the Patreon page. Link would be in the description below. And let me know if you have any questions in the comments. See you in another episode. Goodbye.